Hi there, this is Dr. Kemi Olunloyo. This is the rest of Nigeria, my students' platform. I created this platform in December of 2020, and it's to train journalism students. The people I train here are students who are in school for mass communications or journalism. There are 6 people running this page. They're not in Nigeria, they live abroad in different countries. And I teach them in the DM under groups, and then they are to post news and information going on in the diaspora. It's a world news website, and the world news has to come from each angle. There's somebody in the UAE, there are 2 in Canada, there are 2 in America, and the last person is in the UK. So that's how it works. There are times when they don't post anything because they're students, and I tell them to really wrap up the news on the weekends, and that's how we do it. I want to do this broadcast, but I don't need any bullshit because I'm very busy. Okay, it's a very serious broadcast. All right. So I want you guys to listen very carefully, because what we're witnessing now in the FBI case of Hushpuppi is coming to a new dimension. And the rest of Nigeria, invite your friends, okay? Support the page, support the people that are posting. I'm not going to be doing news anymore. I don't even do news anymore. I'm doing 2 investigations, and that's Hushpuppi and Woodbury. And once they finish, I'm done with investigative journalism. I'm moving on to other things, and I've said that over and over again. So we're going to start. I don't use WhatsApp. Someone's asking for my number, WhatsApp number. No, I don't talk to anybody. Whatever happens on the internet stays on the internet. So if you want to talk to me, post it in the comments. Now let's talk about why I wanted to do the broadcast here. I'm not on my page currently, okay? I closed the comments on my page because I'm not feeling well. My birthday is in 48 hours, and I'm not happy about a lot of things, so I'm not going to get into it. I've worked a lot in Nigeria. For those of you who are on my page who sent me a donation to appreciate my work in journalism or a birthday present early, I want to thank you, because you're the ones that matter. Okay, it's hard to do journalism without a platform, money, and so much more. And everybody suddenly wants to work with me, and I don't want to work with anybody. I've been doing this work for a long time. Okay, it could be, this is your time, it's your moment. This is not what it is. It's the same. So that's it. I'm not feeling good at all. I have issues with my hands. I have extreme pain. As I'm holding this phone, I'm in extreme pain from carpal tunnel syndrome. And I can't walk a lot because of my leg. Some people wonder why I wear slippers everywhere. I've not been able to wear shoes for 7 months. So that's it. Let's talk about the case. I'm going to start that now. The case of Hushpuppi. If you want to tag your friends, you can tag your friends. If you want to tag the blogs, tag them, because this is a platform that I used to teach. Okay, but it's a news platform. We're opening it in January of 2022. That's when we're going to have the official launch. Okay, I want to do the launch in New York or somewhere abroad. It's the rest of Nigeria. If you like the truth, okay, you're part of this page. If you like the lies, you're not part of this page. Okay, the people that like the lies, they're out there, and then there's the rest of Nigeria. That's why I named it that. The rest of Nigeria. It used to be a private page, but I put it to, public. So this is where the rest of Nigeria is, people who like the truth. Now, I was in Arise News and I talked about the Hushpuppi case. I'm the only one working on it. Many people are not covering it in Nigeria because they've been told not to cover it. They've been told by the NBC and they've been told by the government. It's not a good case for Nigeria's image. It's very bad. But it's news and it has to be reported. I took it upon myself, and a lot of people abused me because they said it's because I hate Hushpuppi. They didn't give me money for my medicals. We're past that. Okay, maybe you should have given me the money. Maybe I would have used the money. Maybe whatever. Regardless, if you gave me the money, I will still have covered the case. The bottom line is that there's a lot of fraud. And the more I say, the more you need to listen. The most important part of this broadcast is that some critical information is coming out. And I'm going to make it quick because I can't stay long. The last thing you heard from me, okay, some of you are still abusing me. The last thing you heard from me was on Galaxy Television. Many radio stations and TV stations across the country have called me. I have not. I've declined. I've just declined. I don't want to do interviews with Nigerian stations. The international stations, you'll hear about me very soon on them. So, the last thing you heard about me was that Hushpuppi has already cut a plea deal with the feds, the U.S. feds. That's the United States Department of Justice and the FBI. That deal allows Hushpuppi to tell the truth about all the money he stole. We cannot use allegedly anymore because it's confessed. $439 million or more. And what he did with the money and how he moved it around. Aside from the Lamborghinis, the cars, the Rolls Royce, the nice house, the shoes, the Louis Vuitton bags, everything. Where's the rest of the money? They took $40 million from his house. Over 100 computers, over 50 phones. A plea deal is a deal to tell the truth, really, and then get less time in prison. Hushpuppi was facing 30 years. He did a plea deal, he's facing 20. They cut 10 right off. Now, that 20 years he's facing, he can get 10 years like OBOKK. He can get 15, which I estimated, or he can get 5. 5 would be a gift. After the 5, they'll probably give him asylum because he has no country to go back to. He cannot return to Nigeria. He's wanted by the EFCC. Over 2 billion naira he laundered during the Jonathan administration for a politician. Now, the country's passport that he's holding, St. Christopher, Nevis, and Kitts, those ones are now saying that they don't want him there after he's deported. Usually when you go to United States federal prison, you're deported after your sentence. They don't want him because they don't want that bad image on their country. This is a country that sells their passport for $140,000. Investment passport. So you come and invest in their country. But they don't want your bad name, that a fraudster is living there. After he comes out of prison, they're going to give him all the rules they gave OBOKK. You can't open a bank account anywhere in America. You can't open this, you can't do this, you can't do that. And considering that Hushpuppi was the part of the scam, the banking part of the scam, that's another thing. I'm following Galeb Alomari's case as well because they did it together. I'm watching what they're going to give Galeb. Now, talking about Hushpuppi's case, the more he cooperates with the feds, the better time they'll give him. 5 years would be great. But where is he going? St. Nevis and Kitts are saying that the passport they gave him, that he purchased as an investment passport, was paid for by some of the $1.1 million that the Kyari businessman lost. This same case with Kyari. We are in big trouble in Nigeria. Okay, tag all your friends, tag everybody, invite them to the students page. I'm going to tell the students now. Let's see, what's the time in Nigeria? 2:30, almost 2:30. That'd be what, 9 something. They're in school. I'm going to send a message to the students to get in here. In fact, one of them actually is 3 hours ahead of us. The one in Dubai. He gave me the password because I know they change the password a lot. I'll tell them to update World News today because we have new visitors here now. So make sure you follow the page and ask your friends too. What is happening now is Hushpuppi has told the FBI a lot of things, and they're here in Nigeria. 3 more agents have arrived, I hear, making 7. According to Mr. Malami, Attorney General of Nigeria, they said they're not aware of Kyari's involvement with Hushpuppi and the money. Mr. Kyari said he did not collect any money from Hushpuppi. Mr. Kyari said he only collected $300,000 to make him outfits. Now, let me say something to you. There are many people abroad that want certain outfits made for them. And when they want it, they'll ask somebody at home to do that for them. I know people, okay, including my own sister at one time, wanted one kind of Ankara or lace or something. So it's not unusual if you actually ask Mr. Kyari to cut some cloth for him and send $300,000. Problem is that the FBI has records of $20,600 sent to Mr. Kyari from Hushpuppi out of the money the Qatari businessman lost, which Kelly Chibuzor is saying that is the money that Hushpuppi did not want him to get part of, and lied that Chibuzor was threatening his family in Nigeria and said he called Kyari to arrest Chibuzor for making threats on his family. Kyari arrested Chibuzor, kept him for a month, took a photo, sent it to Hushpuppi, and discovered there was not even a threat, and let the boy go, saying that it was a dispute over money. Where does Kyari come in? Is Kyari innocent or he's guilty? I heard that he said he's going to out everybody if they extradite him. That means, if he in fact said that, that means that something is fishy, and Kyari may know more. And Kyari is partly saying, yeah, I collected the money. But Kyari has denied it. The SIP met yesterday. I explained to you what the SIP is. The SIP is the Special Investigative Panel. This is not an orderly room trial like a police officer that shot somebody on the street or injured somebody or whatnot. This is a senior cop. They go in front of the SIP, the Special Investigative Panel. I've told you the SIP contains three sets of people. One AIG, two DIGs, and one CSP. Those three classes of officers are determining whether he's going abroad or he's going to be tried here. The SIP met yesterday. They left at 8 p.m. That's late. Now, somebody said here the news about him indicting of any of his colleagues isn't true. I don't know about that. Okay, I'm a journalist, you're not. I'm an investigative journalist, you're not. This is a case I'm working hard on with no money, because when I stop, you'll follow your local media who has nothing. They're calling me. What I'm about to do this about, I said this is a serious broadcast. This is not a broadcast, I just go straight to the point for you. That's not how it works with me. You need to understand how things work. I grew up in America and I did a lot of cases with the FBI. He said it will out people. He didn't say his colleagues. It could be anybody else at the end of the day. After last night's meeting with the Special Investigative Panel, Mr. Kyari said he did not collect $20,600, meaning that he's innocent. The Federal Bureau of Investigation of the United States of America, the FBI, they have proof of that $20,600 that went from Hushpuppi to Kyari in a WhatsApp chat. The WhatsApp chat detailed what account numbers to send it to. That alone, nails Kyari down. The WhatsApp chat shows two account numbers in Nigeria that the $20,000 went to. Somebody else's money, stolen money from Hushpuppi. Kyari was the one that moved that money to those accounts by giving Hushpuppi the account numbers, meaning that Kyari may have laundered that money too. Everybody moving this money. If Hushpuppi gave me the $260,000 that will treat me in a mental health facility for PTSD for 1 year, as the bill said, if the FBI came up to me now, I'll show them the proof that he sent the $260K to me. If they said they saw it on WhatsApp, that's if I chatted with him on WhatsApp. But the $260K, it went to my medical bills. I was sick, he paid, finish. I'm not liable for laundering anything because I paid medical bills and my wellness. Everybody that got money from Hushpuppi is going to be talking now. The goal of Hushpuppi's lawyer, Louis Shapiro, is to get Hushpuppi the least amount of time in custody. If they cooperate, Hushpuppi gets 5 to 10 years. If they don't cooperate, Hushpuppi might be looking at 15 years or even the whole 20. That's why Hushpuppi cooperated. I said on iRise, I said on Galaxy that Bukola Saraki, Dino, Linda, they're not part of the Hushpuppi case, this part. They could be part of the plea deal. I don't know. But I know that they weren't part of the initial case. That's why I called you here, because the plea deal is revealing a lot. And this could well change Nigeria. And I don't know how much President Buhari knows. Kyari's life might be in danger. Kyari is no longer a police officer. They have fired him and they've stripped him. His life might be in danger. Kyari was in charge of the intelligence response unit for a long time. Kyari was in charge of executing some of these vicious kidnappers and armed robbers. Some of these officers are saying Kyari ordered execution of that guy that killed everybody in the bank robbery. 2 of the top ringleaders in that bank robbery. One of them started mentioning Saraki's name. The other one, I don't know, Michael Adiku. The guy was very vicious. He killed 33 people. He did most of the killing in that bank, all 5 banks. Okay, Adiku died in police custody. What did he have? A heart attack or a problem? Now one officer is inside Facebook saying that Kyari ordered his execution because he mentioned a politician's name. We don't know. Okay, these little officers that do all the executions are not opening their mouths. What is going on in Nigeria? This is why I asked the IGP to save the institution. The Americans can't just walk in here and demand things. There are Americans who are even worse. They may not have killed somebody or stolen money, but what's the name of that young man? The NSA guy. Okay? WikiLeaks guy. All these guys are wanted in America, and they're Americans. You don't see the FBI going to the countries to look for them. The NSA guy was once in the Russian embassy, living there. The FBI didn't go over there. These are very dangerous jobs. You have to prove what you came for, and that's what the FBI is trying to do. Now, in my opinion, Kyari's life is in danger. In my opinion, Kyari should go to America with the FBI because of his life being in danger. They can eliminate him, and I don't know who's going to eliminate him. Kyari has a lot of information. Kyari cannot leave Nigeria right now because if he steps out into Cotonou, ordinary Cotonou, Sunday Igboho was grabbed. If he steps out into Cotonou right now, the Americans will take him right there. The same way they took Hushpuppi. Out of his own country, a third country, extraordinary rendition. Nobody can stop them. And then he'll be in prison over there and be telling stories and outing everybody, and he'll get protection. I'm very sick, guys, very sick. I don't know what I have. Maybe it's malaria, I don't know what. I'm well, but I'm not feeling good. My leg is paining me, my hands. The pain in my hands is too much. Mr. Abba Kyari, I don't know what to say, but I don't believe he's safe right now. Snowden, that's it. Obama tried to kill Snowden twice. Trump tried to kill Snowden. Edward Snowden, right? And then, of course, what's his name? WikiLeaks guy. There's one more. There's another one. He's a celebrity. You know the one that married, he's a Hollywood director who married an actor. Mia Farrow's husband. What's the name of that guy? Mia Farrow's husband. He's also wanted in the United States. He's been wanted for 19 years. He's over there in Europe. FBI hasn't gone there to come and carry him now. Thank you. Everybody's wishing me get well soon. Happy birthday. That's it. Julian Assange, WikiLeaks. You're right. Edward Snowden. There's a lot of them there that the FBI can't even touch. They're untouchable. So they're going to come into Nigeria and they want to touch everybody here, right? Don't forget my Christmas. Look at me, I said Christmas. My birthday present. Please continue donating to us. The money I get at this point is what I'm going to use to move this platform forward. We want to open it officially in January. This platform, the rest of Nigeria, for the truth. At the end of the day, are you ready? Because this is the really bad part of what I called you here for. I have people who keep telling me, the FBI, so you talked to the FBI, so you saw this. Shut up! I'm a Nigerian who is U.S. trained. We don't do journalism the same way your folks at NUJ do it. Whatever is in an FBI file is in front of somebody's desk or with somebody in a folder. What happens if all the papers blow out and go into the bar beach? Those are FBI files. The person that's fishing for fishermen there will see the files. Stop talking as if something can be seen. We have sources in the FBI. My account numbers are on my page, guys, if you want to donate to help me. I'm getting offers from some people now who want to buy me out. I cannot take their money. I'm going to open my own media house, and I'm doing it now with these guys here. One day, maybe not in Nigeria, because I can't deal with the NBC. There's nothing in the FBI files that we don't have access to. Okay. Somebody said pin the account number in the live. The local account number is 2007477948. Those of you sending me 1,000, 2,000, 3, 4, 5, you are the ones that I really value the most. I really appreciate it. It adds up. Look at this. 15,000 of you in 2 days on my page. 15,000 of you, that's 15 million. If you gave me 1 million each. You know what I mean? Now we have 462. 462,000. That's 462 million. 462 million. I'll buy all your TV stations and I'll revamp them. Fundraiser. Now let's go, because I don't want to lose my train of thought. Mr. Kyari, if you're screen recording, this is the part you want to screen record. If you're a blogger, or you want to give this to a blogger, start screen recording right now, because this is important. Mr. Kyari's life is in danger. That is my opinion. He's not protected. He went into that SIP and said he did not know anything about the 20,000. The FBI says we have WhatsApp chat between you and Hushpuppi. You gave him the account numbers, the 2 account numbers, and he put the money there. Kyari should have just told the truth. Just like I said, the 300,000, now they've produced the WhatsApp chats. I heard Kyari went and edited his post on Facebook and said it was not 300,000, it was 8. I don't know. He shouldn't be on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter right now. He has deactivated his pages. He came back and logged back on Facebook. He's not supposed to do that. Now, Hushpuppi. There are things inside Hushpuppi's files with the FBI that will be declassified very soon if people don't start telling truth. We have, are you screen recording? We have some new information going to be coming out in the next few days. Hushpuppi said, according to some of the files that we have seen, have had access to. I'm working with U.S. reporters on this case. Hushpuppi was a real estate mogul. As you guys know, that his first 2 lawyers, Vicky Prodabeski and Jill Pizeski, portrayed him in the beginning of the case. Those 2 lawyers were fired by Hushpuppi. Not true. They dumped Hushpuppi. They wanted to fight for him based on he's an influencer. He influenced brands, Hermes, Louis Vuitton, Gucci. Everybody said they had nothing to do with him. So that's gone. Oh, our client was kidnapped. It wasn't kidnapped. It was taken by extraordinary rendition for the amount of money that he stole. So that didn't work. Now, the real estate part is going to be very deadly. When I say deadly, I'm not saying somebody is going to die. I don't know. but it's very dangerous. I don't know what to say. I've said it all on what's that station? Galaxy. I'm not talking to any more stations. Some of these stations just want their ratings to go up because Kemi Olunloyo is there. No. I don't want your job. I don't want anything. So, you know that part where Hushpuppi said he was into real estate that didn't work? He was. He was into real estate. Hushpuppi has told the FBI that several Nigerian politicians, top cops, people in the army, top people in the army, top cops, top people in the army, politicians and businessmen, they acquired property through him. Did you hear what I just said? Some of your politicians have houses in Dubai. Some of your politicians, some of your Oga police, Oga army, Oga businessman, some of your biggest Nigerians all have real estate in Dubai. It could be their house in Dubai, hotels. There were 4 Nigerian prominent politicians that own hotels in Dubai, and Hushpuppi did the deal for them. Hushpuppi did all the hotel deals. Your money in Nigeria and Hushpuppi's money that he hacked and stole from businesses were put into hotels all over Dubai. Those hotels in Dubai that you go vacation at were coming from Nigerian money and Hushpuppi's money. Those politicians that own those hotels added a lot to the economy of Dubai. Focus, Tariq Digital. I'm not talking about that on this broadcast. There are too many victims of the scam. With the recovered money, that's not what we're talking about right now. Focus. There are several hotels in Dubai. Now, Hushpuppi has told the FBI they are owned by Nigerians and he did the hotel deals for them. So, in fact, Hushpuppi actually was a real estate dealer. He didn't have a company name because he was a scammer. He was stealing money to make money. All the money he hacked into other companies for, he was using it to make money. And then money that Nigerian politicians, businessmen, top cops, top army. Do you remember Sahara reporters? How Sahara used to go after politicians, mentioning their names and all that. Sahara had a beef with, what's that, the name of that guy? The head of the army before. Burutai has houses in Dubai. He has this in Dubai. Malami has this. Sahara was always after politicians on what they own outside the country. Me personally, my father does not have any house abroad. He doesn't have a house in Lagos, Abuja, or a foreign country. My father's only house is the house in Ikolaba that we lived in and the house that his father built. He always says that and boasts about that. But if you're a politician and you have a house abroad, it doesn't mean that you stole Nigerians' money. Politicians have salary now. But Sahara Reporters was really hooked on that stuff. Now Hushpuppi is revealing it. Look, you're not paying attention here. Obekpa, Christopher Michael, you're not listening to me. Real estate won't cut it. He messed up big time. Shut up. Listen. I just told you that real estate is cutting it. You're saying it won't cut it. Hushpuppi was dealing in real estate. He just didn't have a company name because he was a scammer. He didn't have a paper trail. Hushpuppi is telling the FBI that he did real estate deals for many big Nigerians. The FBI will tell you that, not me. There are names of big politicians in the list. There are names of big people. Talking to some of the US reporters that were doing this story together. Top people in the army, top people in the police, top people in the politics, top businessmen. Now it's up to the FBI to tell us where the money came from. He said he did all the real estate deals for them. Please. Kemi Olunloyo, top journalist in Nigeria. I want to build a house in Dubai. Hushpuppi goes to get the land for me. Gets the builder for me. I have to pay him for all this stuff. The money that I want to use to buy this house is 200 million that a politician just stole. Listen to this example. A politician just gave me 200 million. I don't know the source of his income, but he stole it. Are they looking for the money? Possibly not. I gave the money to Hushpuppi to help me arrange the real estate deal. Hushpuppi hacked into computers for other people. In addition to that, he was running a real estate company. Oh, God. Guys, just hold on. Okay, I'm back. Thank you. So basically what I was talking about was that Hushpuppi did real estate deals for big Nigerian personalities, okay? And the FBI is about to announce that next. In other words, there's a lot of people the FBI came for. It was not just for Kyari. That's what I'm saying. You guys understand now? So if you think that Kyari was just somebody they wanted to come with, no. They came for a lot of people. There's some unsealed documents that will be sealed very soon that will be showing you some of the politicians. Why is everybody asking me to turn off the comments? This is not my page. This is a student's training page. You know what I mean? I have a domiciliary account. If you're sending dollars, go to my page to get that account number. Some of you are not even focusing. Tell who to send a picture of Hushpuppi. Who? You don't even understand the kind of work I do here. That's why you think I'm a joke. Anyway, I'm done with this broadcast, okay? There are a lot of politicians. There are a lot of politicians. There's a lot of top people in the government. My biggest fear is about to come true. Hushpuppi said he laundered money for several Nigerian public figures. He mentioned people in the army. He mentioned people in the police. He mentioned people in politics. And he also mentioned people in the cabinet of President Buhari. The people he mentioned in the cabinet, some of them are in the cabinet, some of them are in the last 4 years, the first 4 years that Buhari did. So I don't know how the presidency is going to see this. It's very disturbing, and this is going to change everything in Nigeria right now. It's going to shake our government structure, and I'm very scared because we're going to lose credibility. We have to save the institution. This is not a police case anymore. This is not about police. The SIP is doing their stuff with Kyari. Who is going to do their stuff with the politicians that he laundered money for? The EFCC, Bauer is saying that this is a police case. Does Bauer know what's coming with regards to the rest of the FBI files? They said he knows. He's the one that has to handle that part. If the FBI is starting unsealing documents, mentioning politicians, mentioning people in cabinets, mentioning top cops, top army, top everything, that Hushpuppi carried money for out of the country into Dubai, all our politicians and all our public figures and public servants that have houses in Dubai. So Sahara Reporters was right. But he did take this. Did he take this? I've told all of you this. He cannot even hack a computer. Galeb Alomari is the hacker. So now which one concerned FBI with money that belongs to the Nigerian government and the people being laundered into Dubai? What concerns them is that, first of all, is your money. Second of all, when the money arrives in Dubai, Hushpuppi did real estate deals. Along with the money he stole, and along with the money he carried for all these big people, he's now telling the FBI, look, we use that money to build this hotel, that. There's some 3 hotels. Oh, God. There are 3 famous hotels in that Dubai owned by Nigerian politicians, and the FBI came for those politicians. Yes, I am Otomali. That's the word I'm looking for. This is the beginning of the end. Let me tell you why I left and I ran outside. That's why I can't even smile again. My son and I woke up this morning. I did all the laundry. You know what it is to wash clothes? And the sun comes out and the clothes is half dry. And the weather forecast, which is always correct, too, says thunderstorms this afternoon. Okay, 90% correct. We washed all these clothes so that I wouldn't have to do anything on my bed. They put all the clothes on the wire. And boom. While I was doing the live video, you see me looking outside. I saw rain coming down the balcony. Every rain, everything is wet again. Guys, donate to my work, please. Donate to my work. I can't collect money from politicians and businessmen. I collect from you. If all of you donated for 62 million, isn't that great? But you wouldn't do it. I didn't make my cow, and Naira Marley is doing his own thing. I want an iPhone 12. Try. And that rain is getting heavier. Save me, God. Maybe you can donate money so I can buy a dryer. If I had a dryer and I just put everything in the dryer. One of my neighbors has a dryer, but I don't like carrying my clothes around. So the thunderstorm don't hit them. So tomorrow, let's see what happens. So folks, that's it. In summary, Hushpuppi has listed a lot of Nigerian public figures that he laundered money for out of Nigeria to Dubai. And he was always moving money for them, and they did a lot of real estate deals together. Some of the hotels in Dubai are owned by these politicians, businessmen, top cops, top army, and he has listed their names to the FBI. That's the part I'm trying to get. The list of names, very hard. Sealed files in the FBI is very hard to get. JB is one of them that will say, we have sources in the FBI. The American reporters have sources. I have sources. We're all working together, but some things are so classified, though, because those names now, if they come and either way, these people cannot leave the country now. If you're a politician, top cop, top army, top anything, stay in your house, because if you come out now, that's where they go carry you. It's as if the FBI has surrounded the map of Nigeria. Don't go to Dubai, they will carry you from there. Don't go to London, they will carry you from there. Interpol laws and all that, Don't go to America, you don't enter their thing. That's all I have to say, guys. I'm going to save the video. So we're waiting for the next section of the files to be unsealed. I'm Dr. Kemi Olunloyo. Thank you for the birthday gifts. Keep giving, keep giving. I need it. I really need it to push all these platforms. All right. I'll open comments on my page so you guys can do whatever you want there, but don't fight each other. All right. And please invite your friends to the rest of Nigeria. That's it. you know, buy me an SUV. My birthday is in 2 days. That's what I asked for, but nobody thought about it. One of the reasons why I want it, I have a call now. Hold on, guys. Sorry, I had a phone call. So that's the whole deal there. Did I explain it all to you? Do you guys understand? Okay, let me summarize it. So I'll cut this part and put it on my video. Okay, so now I just did a video with the rest of Nigeria, my students platform, because I want a lot of you to learn from this. If you're not one of my students, I only have 6, I've trained them. Okay, this is a student platform. They're students of journalism. So the rest of Nigeria is for people that like the truth. Summarizing what I said today. Okay, this case with Kyari is not all about Kyari. The FBI case on Kyari. The next section of files to be declassified by the FBI is going to detail a lot of how money moved with Hushpuppi. Hushpuppi has admitted to the FBI of almost everything he did. He has a plea deal, and the plea deal will help him if the FBI tries to get all this information together. By October, when he's sentenced, he will have a light sentence, 5 to 10 years instead of 10 or 20 or 15. So he has to cooperate with them. He did all this in April, okay, and he signed on April 7, 2021. And now the FBI is here to investigate and find out more. In these sealed files, we have sources in the FBI who will tell us what's sealed, what's not. There is a section of that file that they haven't opened. They've only opened the Kyari side, and Kyari is still denying that he didn't get any money from Hushpuppi. Well, there's no paper trail for that money, but there is a trail on WhatsApp. Who gave Hushpuppi these account numbers to put the money? Kyari did. They have that. So he's lying. Kyari's life is in danger, okay? Because if he's tried here, okay, either way, my opinion is that his life is in danger. They might eliminate him. I don't know who will eliminate him, okay? Because right now he doesn't have any protection, and he can't get police protection because he's a senior cop and everything went bad. I'm just telling you. My opinion is that he should follow the FBI to America. If he follows the FBI to America, he can do a plea deal with them over there. Do you understand what I'm saying? When he does his plea deal over there, he can tell them who and who and who is behind what and what and what. At the same time, his life is preserved. But if the SIP, who he's denied to last night, now decide that he's going to be tried here, okay, his life is not safe. For me, that's what I think. So it's better off to go with the FBI and testify over there and tell them what's going on. But he's still denying all that 20,000 stuff. The rest of the file, I don't know what's in there, but we have found some leaked information which borders around what Hushpuppi has told the FBI. Hushpuppi did real estate deals with several big people in Nigeria. Top cops, top army, top politicians. Hushpuppi mentioned like 5 to 6 hotels owned by Nigerian politicians and Nigerian army bosses and this one and that one. Like I said, Sahara Reporters has always been trolling the heads of the, agencies. They've always been trolling them, saying they own property abroad, blah, blah, blah. So at the end of the day, is it true? Is it not true? Hushpuppi has listed everything. So this is where the Nigerian government has to be very, very vigilant, and they have to go into emergency session. This is the beginning of the end for us as a country. I don't know how to say this, but we have to protect the institution. We have to protect the sovereign nation called Nigeria, but I don't know how we're going to do it. Okay, Hushpuppi mentioned a member of the cabinet. Can you imagine that he laundered money for, and he did real estate deals with? Many of your politicians have houses, cars, restaurants, hotel, everything in foreign countries. They have them here too, but that's what's going on. All of us are trying to heat up those files with the FBI. We're trying to see what's inside. We have our people in there. We have our people who don't want us to know anything. Then we have all these journalists. There's some journalists in America. They're like this with the FBI. They'll know all the gist. Okay, some of them will pass the gist to me. Okay, and then I have my own FBI people in there. I also have my people in EFCC. Okay, so Bawa is now is it Bawa, the 40-year-old AFCC boss? He now has a lot of work to do because when they unseal that part of the file, it might show a whole lot of people Bawa needs to deal with. So that's it. Okay, guys. See you later. Bye bye. Thank you. Oh, I have questions here. Is there any information that links to anyone in Istanbul? I'm glad I saw these questions. Yeah, the FBI is planning a raid with Istanbul police. All the Yahoo boys are moving to Turkey because they can't run anymore. Okay, I'm hearing that B Naira has left Dubai and he's moved to South Africa. B Naira is wanted everywhere. I mean, what kind of life is this, guys? He can't come to Nigeria, can't go to US, UK. Now he left Dubai and went to South Africa. They can still catch him over there, but please leave this stuff alone. Leave this Yahoo stuff alone, okay? Okay.